Greetings guys, welcome back. Hope you're well. Regarding my video yesterday, if you've not seen it, go check it out. It was regards to a playtest that Undisputed have released. There's a lot of stuff in there that you guys need to see, so if you've not seen it, go check it out guys. You know, in terms of a playtest that was released on PC, you know, in terms of a few changes regarding the block accuracy and punches as well. Many of you might not see a difference, but you might have to play it in order to see the difference, if that makes sense. But there's obviously a lot more to add. However, there's a lot of people been speaking about the PlayStation version, and I'm going to go into that in a second because obviously it's really important. It's on the PlayStation and PC. So stay tuned regarding that. But guys, as I always say, I appreciate every single one of yous. Honestly, keep pushing my videos out there. We will make this change. But yeah, let's delve into this video. Right guys, as I mentioned in my last video, this was regarding the playtest that they have released yesterday. So we're not going to delve into this. All this stuff's on my last video. So this is mostly for the PlayStation users, not mostly, all PlayStation users. So this guy here seems to be verified and stuff, you know, on Twitter. He's asked what about console, which is very important as well. So they've stated that playtesting options on consoles are more limited, but any fixes will ship as a game update to consoles at the same time as we officially deliver them to Steam. So in short terms, they're trying to say that PC version will be more or less priority as they do all their testing on PC. And then all the updates, when people are satisfied, will transfer to PlayStation. So that's what I've missed out yesterday. I feel like it's very important to obviously tell the PlayStation fighters Undisputed. So there we are guys. Just to let you know as well, regarding the playtest, if you are on PC and you do want to access it, it's pretty simple. Go on to their Twitter and make sure you click on this first link here, so as it will direct you to this page. Quickly fill out your details and then you should get it immediately. But just make sure, keep an eye on the date as well if you do want to playtest. They did mention about not giving playtest to everybody, so I will try to do it as soon as possible so people can get access, and obviously yourselves if you are going to sign up. So don't take long guys, try it out yourselves. Right, we're going to gather a couple of things because I feel like when they put out surveys regarding the last one, they took some things into consideration, but they did not with some things as well. Because there was a few things that weren't mentioned, but it was changed, such as like, what was it again? I think it was obviously the hit registration. All of a sudden that just went down here. I don't think they realized that themselves. So that was obviously missing because nobody did mention anything to change that at all. And yeah, we're just gonna go through this and see what they are asking, because this, you receive this after when you do the playtest. Let's have a look at it guys. We're saying thank you for joining the Undisputed January 2025 playtest. This is where I am extracting all the stuff as well regards to what people are saying in my comments, and I will pull it all here. It is what it is. I'm going to try my best, and the end goal is to get through to the developers face to face. I don't know who, but it's worth a try. I have faith in this game. That's what you do. So which fighters did you play as? I'm not going to really focus on that right now. Did you consistently feel like the punches that were thrown landed when they should have landed? Yeah, there was a little improvement. I did mention in my last video that there was a little improvement for sure, but there's still improvement to be made. When you blocked, did it consistently feel like the blocks were working when they should? Right, this here, I'm going to be honest, the blocks are improved. However, they're very, very hard to break, like literally. If you stand there, because this is something that I'm going to mention in the videos as well. If you stand there and allow a player to literally throw combinations, I mean, don't move at all, just hold the block button, you can't really get through, honestly, which is, you guys decide if that's a problem or not. I'm not going to say anything. I want you guys to say it. So I'm just being honest with that. Which fighters did you play against and how did they change your perception of punches, landing and blocks working? I feel like everybody was more or less fair who I came across. Guys, my opinion is definitely play this yourselves. Experience it yourselves. I know if you've not got PC, you know, unfortunately you won't be able to play it, but you know, on the scale, I'm not going to really go through these as well. You know, as I said, my main message is to get all the feedback, what I get, and push it through by surveys. And as I said, eventually I'll get through to one of the developers and go from there. Guys, in all honesty, I'm speaking from the heart right now. The only, I'm not going to say only, one of the things that I'm really concerned of is, because you got to have positive criticism in order for a game to make improvements. So one of the things that I've gathered is, I feel like the Undisputed know the major problems people are complaining about. So for example, I think right now people are mainly focusing on the hit detection, which is many people have different ways of saying it. They must address this rather than focusing on something else. We've got to fix the main issues first. So at the moment, it is the hit detection, accuracy, whatever you want to call it. We've got to fix that. So when Undisputed do ask questions, they should know the answers that we already have given. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they already should know the answers. That's what I mean, sorry. So this is my concern. They're either acknowledging what we're saying and can't do anything about it, or I don't know. It's so like, I don't know. I'm literally sitting here thinking, what can it be? Because they've gotta know these issues. They have to know these issues. They've gotta investigate certain things and what people are complaining about. And they are active on social media, because I see them a lot, posting a lot of people's birthdays and stuff like that. That's appreciated, but you've gotta update the fans. Not from time to time, you've got to do all the time. And I'm saying all of this to help them. You can probably tell how I'm expressing myself. I want to help them so much, but it's got to make sense. They've got to update us with these things. So as I said, referring back to the issues, which is the hit detection. Number 2, the desync. A lot of people have mentioned this and I totally agree. The desync is, I don't know, people probably put it as number 1. The desync issues has to go, because it makes the game unrealistic. Sorry guys, I'm literally muddling up my words a little bit. It's because I'm trying to get everything out at once. I need to relax. I need to relax. But yeah, the desync needs to be sorted as soon as possible. And I'm a bit worried because apparently this has been mentioned from years ago. I didn't see, because I was so excited playing the game at the time when it was released, and I didn't focus on these things until you actually play it and see it for yourself. So because I've seen it for myself, this needs to be a immediate fix for sure, because a lot goes on, a lot of weird stuff goes on. I am quickly diverting back to this because I've seen a lot of people talk about these are immediate fixes. So number 1, round 8, this was a new issue that came regarding the patch that they did. Round 8 not being scored by judges in fights. So I can honestly say, confirm that these will be fixes in the next update for sure, 100%, because it's in the playtest now. So I feel like they've sorted this out, and I've not had any issues at all. I've had a couple of fights, opponent did quit, and it was fine. So round 8 not being scored by judges, players losing SP despite winning the fight. That's the first I've heard people, well, that's the first time I've heard that, to be honest. I've not heard many people complain about that, but it all comes with the same thing anyway. And players not being given a win despite their opponent quitting. This is definitely an immediate fix. Guys, there's so much more, but yeah, I'm not going to go through a whole list of immediate fixes. You guys, you know, want a lot of things done, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it will get done, man. Before I leave you guys to it, I'm not too sure when they will be releasing the actual official update, as we are currently playing the playtest. I will be doing a video where I'm breaking down videos to kind of indicate what's actually going on, because I know it's hard for people to actually see, and I think it will be good because a lot of people do not have PC, and I want to break it down in the best way as possible, because I've seen in a lot of people's comments saying that it looks the same and stuff like that. You have to play it, guys. You have to. It's a requirement. You know, things can be deceiving sometimes, but I will cover that for you. That's not a problem at all. That will be my next video. And as I said in my last video, there is a improvement. I'm not saying fix, so do not get it twisted regards to what I'm saying. There has been an improvement in terms of the hit detection. Hopefully they continue to make improvements, which I'm assuming, because they did mention that it's not the final patch. Obviously, they're just doing tests right now, and we'll get the full thing soon. So fingers crossed, guys, that the next official update will be what it is. I appreciate you all. Peace.